Hello, and welcome back to Insidious Plays Banished, the Urban Challenge. Where we left off last time, we had our little town here, and as you can see right now, I've got it paused. I love this effect when you scroll in and it's paused, the rain kind of does these little darts. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Anyways, so where we left off, I think he's here. Heribert had just become a student, and he still is a student. We're up to 7 students right now. We haven't changed anything of our adults. They're still just 15, so nobody's died. But I have had them clear out all of this area, get all of these resources, and they've been stockpiled here. Our firewood has gone up, it's gone down, it's danced around. Our food is not where I like it normally. I usually expect with a full forest hub that we'd be in the 1,000 mark here in early summer. That's kind of what I would expect as a standard. But because this hub that we're doing here has so many rocky mountains and such, doesn't make it the best place. So I'm going to do some things I don't normally do to augment my food income. I am going to build a fishing hut or a fishing dock over here. I'm going to add another hunter here. The hunting lodge here will, in case you don't know, hunting lodges do not require a forest. They can hunt anywhere. And by putting it here, and I'll show you here, I'm going to go ahead and set these out so you can see them. I'm going to go this way. No, that's not the way I want it. Okay, I'm going to take this road out. Dagnabbit. I built these little roads here. I thought they were so cool. I need a builder. But we'll come back to that in just a second. I'm going to go over here and get this set up. We'll do all the setup that we can, and then I'll turn it back on, and then we'll place the hunting lodge. So this is about as good a spot as I can find. And finding the right spot is the trick. That's about as good as I'm going to get, I think. Gotta be a there it is. Boom. Go ahead and put a pause on that. Now here's the thing about fishing. So inside this circle of the fish, so the fishermen will fish everything from here, and then all of this where there's water. That's what matters. The more water in that circle, the more fish that can be done. Each fisherman will work as hard as is available to them. So if there are 4 fishermen here, and if there's one fisherman here, and he produces, we'll say, 250 fish. If I add another fisherman, he's going to do 250. Add another one, they'll do 250. So in total, all 4 together will do 1,000. And seasons change their rates, etc. But the key thing to remember is whatever one fisherman do, the other 4 are going to do. So generally speaking, you should expect, barring some issues, that the total amount of fish that's produced should be equal to the number, should be divisible by the number of fishermen you have. So if you have 4, you can divide by 4. So you can know how productive each fisherman is. Another key note to remember about all of your people. Every person you have requires 100 food a year. So you need to be making sure that, so for now, where I have 30 people, I need to be producing 3,000 food. As you can see, I'm only getting roughly 2,000 out of my gatherer's hut. And out of my hunting lodge, I am getting 600 So I'm not really maintaining. How I was able to keep up a pace on that is that I had them out here gathering this loose stuff around. So I need very quickly to get them fishing and to get some food coming in. And I need my fishermen, of course, to be efficient. I have very little left, so I'm going to build here. So whenever you build a fishing hut, I try to put a storage barn right behind it. And then, and this is just perfect for this little guy, I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to build a road that takes me back to town. Oh, I didn't even try. I didn't even plan that. I'm just awesome. That's perfect. Holy cow. Now, so I have one builder. The one builder is going to do one thing right away. And that is build this road. And then when the road is built, the laborers that I'll have will go out here and they'll fix this up. And when I start seeing this get to skeleton, then I'll open this and then I'll open that. But for now, I'm going to hold off on that. The next thing I need to do is go this direction. So before I forget, because I don't want my builder to forget, I want that first. I need a trading post. Trading post is the only way this game is going to be successful. And I need this trading post. I'm not going to rebuild trading posts. So I'm going to lay out all my trading posts here. And here. I'll be pausing all these. In case you're wondering why I'm doing so many of these, this is the name of the Urban Challenge. The most important thing to stick out on the main rivers is going to be trading posts. So when I'm looking at fishing lodges and those kinds of things, I really don't or fishing docks, I don't want them to be in places where I need to put a trading post. I can't fit a trading post here right now, so it's a perfect spot for a fishing thing for me. It's also got a good amount. I'm expecting 1,500 fish coming out of this spot here with this design, where it is approximately. If I were to build it like here, which you can't because it's a mountain, or this little spot here is going to be a great fishing spot. Let me show you here. I get as far out there as I can. All of this is water. This is a 2,000 fishing dock. I may do that, but all of this is also going to be a trading area. So I don't want to use up all the trading spots. So I may put a fishing dock over here because it'll use both sides. There's not very much there. And eventually when we get to the Urban Challenge, it's going to actually take out all of the rest of that. So anyways, that's there. So over this direction, I'm going to build me a road straight to the docks. Alright, and then I'm going to build this dock out. So this is the dock that's going to go live. Oh, cool. There. And I want that very first. This is so vitally important. And for a dock, what I also have is I want a storage barn right there. I'm going to pause that. And I want at the apex of this point here, a 10 by 10. Now, that's going to feed both of these here. It looks better this way. So this 10 by 10 kind of straddles in the two of them. And then this will have here, and then there'll be housing between these two. And then another storage barn, and then a thing, and then there's another stockpile, and then another storage barn plus another house. And then over here it's going to be a little tighter, so I have storage. And then on the outside of this, now you see I've got these kind of sitting really tight together, but there's a road going between. You must always make sure at this point that there's roads between. I'm not going to build the roads right now, so I have to be very careful in how I set this up. Trading post is vital. Unfortunately, I can't do the trading post first, which is going to be hard. I have to get the fishing going. And the reason I got to get the fishing going is I don't have enough food to feed my people. So I'm going to take the first 4 people that come out and make them fishermen. So in order to do that, I got to make sure that, but I had to build that road. So this is first, and that's increased priority. I'm going to set it loose and watch Heribert here. Heribert. Okay, stop. So that road's been removed. Now, next, here, with that undone. Get everybody going that direction. Stop. Who do we have here? That's our builder. And who's this? Ooh, we got a forester who doesn't have anything to do. So I'll bump you down. Yeah, we're pretty good on that. So actually, I'll also bump forester down another one so that they can focus on these builds. Good. Look that loose. And let's have the laborers start delivering. Let's go ahead and make one more builder. And let's let that loose. Get that storage barn going. I think I have enough for... No, I don't want to do that. They're working on... He's got to work on that road. They're going to sit there. Well, the barn needs 4, so I'm going to go to 3. I don't go to 1 because I need to make sure that if the teacher dies, I have a laborer. Alright, and then I'll release this so that the laborers can work on that. Heribert, where are you at? You're still a student at 18. Yeah, hopefully you won't be a student at 20. He's attending school. He's taking his finals. Come on, Heribert. Do good on your SATs. Oh, he's working. He's a laborer. Heribert has graduated. Yes! Oh, look at this. The whole class, graduating class of 5. I want to say a special commencement. Congratulations, graduating class of 5. We have D'Angela, Cornelius, our valedictorian Heribert, and Vassity. Congratulations and welcome to adulthood. Now get to work. Alright. Docks are being built. And you know what the amazing thing here is? Storage barn is done. Okay. So, 6 here. That's 2 there. Let's go ahead and take a moment while we're here and place our hunting lodge. I'm not going to pause it because I'm going to want them to build it. But let's show you the other hunting lodge here. I'm going to turn off the gatherer's hut for just a second so you can see. There's a slight overlap here. That's not going to be a problem. But all of this area here is huntable. Except for this spot here where there's stuff. So this hunting lodge may actually be more productive than this one by the time all things are said and done. So that's another point. We have 2 houses here. This is one other thing I got to watch out for. These 2 houses are for a teacher, and so we have 3 people here. So I have room for 1 more with the hunting lodge. Thing to remember about housing is that you need 2 houses for every job, or 1 house for every 2 jobs, and you want the houses near the jobs. So you want to do that. So I'm going to take this here, and I don't want to touch too much into my stones. I'm also going to set this house here. I'm going to pause it. I don't need it now. Now these houses are going to cause some people to start to work on baby production. So we got to be careful of that. This is now open. But I'm not going to open that one. Alright. Actually, let me go ahead and we'll do a transition. I don't want people running all the way down there just yet. We're going to have them work on that. Come down on 1. Get that going. And once they're done building, so they're taking some food out right now and filling in these here. Oh, Herbert. He's going to be probably one of our first fishermen. Now we got that the hunting lodge coming along. I can go ahead and release that. Make sure they get their housing done. And why are you taking so long? Ah, stop. Now, why is this now? Oh, right. So I have 4 here, so I'm going to go ahead and bump this to 3. Take this down 1. Bump that to 4. And let's start fishing. I'll show you something here as well. Put these 2 houses up here and watch them change jobs. And the builders here are going to be building. And as they come, she's a fisherman, builder. Alright, so let's go back. So I don't need any more builders. Hunting cabin here. We want 4 hunters. We only need 2 each. Done with that. Oh, and let me go ahead and bring my gatherer hut back up. And turn that on. There we go. Let it roll. Okay, so what do we want to do here? We want boom, boom. This is going to be the house row. Fisherman, fisherman. You see how that worked? Everybody's being replaced by fishermen. There should be 1 more fisherman that comes over. This one here. Chorus. Oh, she'll stop being a fisherman shortly. Good. That's all working well. How are we doing over here? Looks like they're doing some of that. Stockpile is almost done. I like the logic here that they, whenever they clear a stockpile, they'll actually pile things up over here. So now we're going over in this section here. We're going to build our port, our first port. Ports are very important, especially when you're playing on hard and for this, but nothing more important than your first port. We're going to need seeds. We're going to need cattle. We're going to need all that to set up our distribution stuff. But what will happen here is that I will be clearing through this and replacing this with ultimately a marketplace at some point. It should probably be right at the boundaries here. Let's see. Should be right about there. I want to be able to get as much into the circle as I can. Boom. Oh. Alright. How's my food production going? So let's see here. I need you. Yeah. We're in early spring, so. Gathering went up very good last year, so but we're struggling to keep that up. But I want to keep that food production showing as we start going through. Yep. I think we've seen enough of this. And Heribert, you're free to go. As are you, of course. I think you're out of the house now. No, you're still there. Chorus is going to be a less productive member of our society, unfortunately. But that's to be expected. Oh, I did not do this. So let me talk about resources. I'm going to go ahead and let that run while I build these up. So first thing we need to do is there any reason why we limit food? Nah. I'll talk about these limits here. They can stay that way for a while. I don't want any limit on logs. I don't want any limit on stone or iron at this point. Fuel I do. Coal, I don't care. Nobody's going to use that. I like 1,000 for that, and I go ahead and set alcohol to the max, because alcohol to the max is a good thing. Logs. Now you notice that we were just starting to climb back up on logs. That was a mistake on my part. But actually I need this to be at 2,500 for logs. Let it go. You don't want to do 2 logs too high, or set it as a limitless boundary, because they'll fill these up all the way. And I actually want them to idle from time to time. So, but now, as you can see, with the fish coming in as a full 500, it's almost doubling what we have. Now it's making more of one resource, and they're doing that. The single labor we have is really divided on what it's doing. So right now the builders are pretty much the only ones should be working over here, or the idle others. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause that, and I'm going to have them build this house. By building a house, these 2 houses over here, I'm going to allow them to live while they start building. Then I can go ahead and set those things up. And while they're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and place the marketplace, because I really wanted to place that. I can't. Oh, I have to do it here. Ah, I didn't see that little red dot there when I was zoomed out. And so the marketplace. Now the problem with that is I don't like that spot. See how that mountain takes up? And this mountain takes up? The marketplace that I need for this has got to be more robust, because I've got so many things I need to build around it. Every single side of it's got to be available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with what has to be there. So I'm going to put a storage barn at the max end here. Click that off. So the marketplace has to go here. So if that's the case, or it could go here, then I run into that. This is just not a good home. It's got to be right about there. See if that's the right spot. So I can come in 2 of those, right? Okay, houses are built. Crank that on. Now they can live over there and start building away. And I can crank that up to 4, because we had 2 people grow up. Our reserve of stone is low. Well, what do you know? I have stone here. Let's all get stone. Anyways. Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let them build. I'm going to do that off camera. I'm going to build this. I'm going to build this storage barn here. I'll work on some of this and see what I can do. I may have to be more creative. This little part here is a nightmare. Perhaps when you do your challenge, you can show me how you came up with a solution for this. There'll be another board here, but this is the most important thing to build. This is the key. This is how you make all the money. And then we'll do another one in this section here when we grow up. But that's it. I think we'll let that roll. How's this coming along? We're going to need some iron. We're going to do it on stone. We got people working. We got our food up to where we need it to be. Doing it the hard way. Our fish is good. Our herbs gathering is good. It's late winter. We'll end up in... We'll wait till early spring on year 7. And there we are. And just like we started, it's starting to rain. Thank you, everybody. Hope to see you next time as Sidious plays Banished, the Urban Challenge.